Okay. So yesterday, in the last class, we were talking about stains. We saw the type of stains and we saw how to get rid of them, the removal of stains. Right. Today we will see some precautions that we should take while removing stains. Now, as far as possible, remove the stain when it is still fresh because after some time it sets, right? It becomes harder to remove it if we leave it. But if we try to remove it when it is fresh, like in an hour, within the first hour, then it comes off easily. Then, for delicate or and colored fabrics, first try out the chemical on a small portion of the fabric on the inner side of the seam or some portion of the garment which is not visible when worn. In case the fabric or its color gets damaged, do not use the chemical. So this is testing the chemical on the fabric. Like when we use a new skin product, a skin cream or anything, we try it on a small portion of our skin, right? We don't take the whole cream or any product and put it all over. No, we try it on a small patch, a small area of skin, and then we wait for a while to check if it is any reaction. If there's any reaction, there is any burning feeling, okay, inflammation, redness. If it is there, then we have to take it off. It means that it doesn't suit our skin, right? So same thing with using chemicals for stain removal. You have to first, if you're using a chemical, you have to first put small amount of it on a small area of the clothes, and then you have to wait and check if it is damaging the fabric or if it's damaging the color of the fabric. Then you don't use it on the whole thing. Okay. Imagine like putting the whole thing in chemical and the color comes off, all of it, all of the color comes off. There is patches of the chemical on the cloth. So to avoid that, this is done. Okay. Then use dilute and mild reagents as these are less harmful, though it may take a little longer to remove the stain. It's saying that don't use pure chemicals, but diluted means add water or in water add some chemical and then use it. That is diluted. Okay, and mild reagents to because these are less harmful. Then rinse the fabric several times after the removal of the stain or the reagent may damage the fabric on drying. So you have to rinse it several times, like in three different clean waters, in like three different clean waters. Okay, first you rinse it, then you change it to a clean water, then you rinse it again, then you change it to a clean water, and then you rinse again. So the chemical comes off, the entire chemical comes off. Because in doing it just once, won't chemical won't come off. Right. Normally, when we wash, we do at least we rinse it in 2 times in clean water. Right. Normally, here 2 to 3 times you have to rinse in clean water. Then you have an activity. Shaina wore a very beautiful white silk suit for an interview. She was very cautious about protecting it all through. After the interview, she came home and changed her clothes. While she was folding her suit, she noticed a big curry stain on it. She was very tired and hence she did not do anything about it. Next morning, she dusted talcum powder on the stain and left it for a little while. Then she soaked the suit in a strong hot detergent solution for an hour. She hung the suit on the line until it dried. The stain was still there, though a little less prominent. She treated the stained portion with hydrogen peroxide. The stain had disappeared. She rinsed the suit many times to remove all the traces of the chemical and then dried in shade. List each step that China followed to handle the stain and comment if it was correct or incorrect. Okay. So the steps that are there that she did were soaking. Okay. First is dusting talcum powder. Okay. Second is soaking in strong hot detergent solution for an hour. Then hung the suit. Okay. Then treatment with hydrogen peroxide. Then rinse many times. And then dried and shade. I want you all to open the table that we did yesterday. Okay. And fill this column right now, mentioning if the steps were correct or not. Okay, do this right now. What are the qualities of the fabric? It is white silk. Okay, it is white silk. Open the column of white silk and match the steps and check which steps are correct and which are wrong. Try this out right now. I'm saying you can refer to that table, okay, that we did yesterday. Open that table, refer to it, and match it here.
Yeah, I have it on the website. I don't have the book.
You don't have the book?
Yeah, so I have it on the website.
You have it on the website.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we have to base it on what the stain was or what she wore?
You have to place it on both the things. What the stain was too, and what she wore also.
Is there a table on the fabrics? I know it's for
No,
the
no,
stains.
no. There is it's for the stains only. Okay, fabrics it's not there. Fabrics it's not there, but for stains it is there. So you place it in the category of stains. Okay,
Okay.
according to stain.
Ma'am, ma'am,
Yes, Megan.
what do you have to do?
Say loudly, say again.
What we have to do?
What you have to do. You have to open the table, this table, okay, and check the stain removal steps, okay? Check the stain removal steps and then analyze what steps she took, okay? Match it and check what steps were taken correctly and what steps were not taken correctly, what steps were incorrect.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes, Amiz.
um, I went through the table. The first step she did when she dusted talcum powder on the stain, that was wrong. But when she soaked it and then hung it, that was right.
Okay, all right. Okay, so Amiz, see, dusting talcum powder is right, okay? Because talcum powder is an absorbent agent, okay? It absorbs the like stain, it like absorbs that oil from the stain, okay? So talcum powder step is correct,
But
okay?
in the table it didn't say that, so I just thought it was
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah. I cross-checked it just now. Okay, because I also checked the table and it's not there. Talcum powder is not
Yeah.
there in the curry section, but it is correct.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
but strong hot detergent solution is incorrect. Why? I'll tell you why. See, detergent solution is the correct step, but strong hot detergent solution. Hot is also correct. Soak it in warm water. It's written in the table, right? Warm water and soap solution. That is all good, but strong detergent is wrong. Okay, we just study that user mild detergent, mild reagents, mild detergents. Okay, so since it is strong, that is incorrect. Then hung the suit on the line until it dried. Um, might be correct or incorrect based on how you see it. Okay, because usually this is hung on bushes when it's like it's mentioned in the table that it's hung on bushes and shrubs. Okay, but if the line is like rusted, okay, if the line is rusted, then rust stain will come on the silk very easily. Okay, so this is doubtful for me. But if you see it the other way that she hung the suit on the line until it dried, then it is correct. Okay, not really like wrong, I would say. Then hydrogen peroxide also I checked because it's not directly mentioned, but I checked and it is correct. We use hydrogen peroxide. Okay, it is a correct thing. Then rinse the suit many times to remove all the traces of chemical is correct. We just studied this. This is correct. Okay, this is correct. And dried it in shade is also correct. Okay, all of these steps are correct. Only the strong hot detergent solution step is wrong. Okay, because you
Okay.
have to use mild detergents, mild reagents. Okay,
Correct.
yeah. Now, for removing each of the following stains, pick the most appropriate option. Old tea stain on white cotton fabric.
I think it was B.
Glycerin,
So,
tea and coffee, right?
yeah.
Pour boiling water on the stain that is on borax powder. This is B. B.
Wait, but it was for a old stain, right, ma'am?
Yes, old.
For the old one, I think for the old one it says dip the stain portion in glycerin or spread borax powder over it.
Okay. Okay, 1 second.
Yep.
See, this is old stain. Spread borax powder over the stain and pour boiling water while holding the stained portion in the mouth of the mug. So it's the D option. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
See, fresh stain, you pour hot boiling water on it. But for the old stain, if it is old stain, then you soak it in warm water and borax, or you put borax on it and pour warm water. Okay. Then the next one, old blood stains on colored cotton fabric.
Hot water?
Yeah, I think it's salt, soak in salt water, the A option. Let's check it. This is blood. Is it, was it an old stain, right? Of blood or fresh?
It was old. I don't think
Okay.
they said old.
Yeah, it's old blood.
So we soak in salt water. Okay. Or if it is fresh blood, then cold water. If it is old, then salt water. Okay. Now next one. Lipstick stain.
Hot water and soap?
Hot water and soap. I think it's either B or C. Methylated spirit can be there, or ammonia can be there. Let's check it out. Yes, it's methylated spirit. Okay, because are these stains have chemicals. Okay, in them. Nail polish, paints, shoe polish are kind of chemical stains. Okay, in nature. Lipstick. These are all like ball pen, not really, but all of these are like very hard stains. We cannot just remove them with soap and water. Okay, so you need to use reagents. Okay. Then next one, this is methylated spirit. Rustin, lime juice and salt. Lime juice and salt. We have rust. Where is rust? Yes. See, lime juice and salt. Okay, it's okay. We haven't learned the table yet, so it's fine. Okay, we just studied it yesterday. It's all right. Okay, then we have nail polish stain on polyester fabric. Polyester fabric, did we study that?
I'm not sure.
Even I'm not sure we studied polyester fabric. Nail polish we did. Methylated spirit is there, turpentine we did. but we haven't done polyester fabric. 9.3. Option D. It is soaked in warm water. Okay. You need to remember this separately. Okay. Nail polish stain on polyester fabric. You have soak in warm water and soap. Okay. Now, after removing stains, the next step is laundering. General laundering is dealt with here, while specific washing of different fabrics has been dealt with later in the lesson. Now, general laundering means laundering of like common clothes, okay, everyday wear, normal clothes, okay, is here, and the steps are soaking, rinsing, drying, soaking, ironing, and then yes, soaking, wash. It's not in sequence. Like that's what I was thinking. This is not in sequence. Okay, don't learn this chart. Okay, in this sequence. Don't learn this chart in this sequence. Okay, learn it here in the sequence. First is soaking. Soaking a fabric in water loosens the non-greasy dust particles because of up and down movement of water molecules. Right. Soaking a fabric, we soak the fabric, okay? And then, in water we dip it, slightly rub it, dip it, slightly rub it, up and down movement, okay? That we do. Do not soak too many clothes in one bucket. There must be room for dirt to disentangle from the fabric. Fabrics must not be soaked for longer than half an hour. Otherwise, loosened dust will resettle on other fabrics. Okay, only soak for half an hour. Then there is washing. As said earlier, soaked clothes must be washed soon. The process of washing involves removal of dirt that has been loosened from fabrics by soaking. There are many ways to do this, and the choice depends on the fabric being washed. We will now learn about these methods and their suitability to various types of methods. There are methods of washing clothes. Okay, there are methods of washing clothes. Okay, what is this diagram here? What is this diagram here? See, I'm checking if it is mentioned. What happens when we use detergents? Okay, like a detergent or a cleaning bar. Okay, washing bar. When we use things like that, they have small molecules. Okay, small molecules like things they have. Okay, what happens is the dirt that is there. Okay, the dirt that is there. Okay, the molecules goes and attach themselves to that dirt. Okay, the detergent molecules attach themselves to that dirt, and when we scrub them away, they take the dirt away. Okay, this is what happens when we wash clothes. How they become clean. Because the dirt that is there, the molecules from the detergent, they have these compounds and molecules, they attach themselves to the dirt particles. And then when we scrub it away, when it is being washed, they take that away with it. Okay, so this is how it works. Now there are methods of washing. First is the friction method. For washing strong fabrics like cotton and linen, this is the right method. You can apply friction in any of the following three ways. It is the most common method of hand friction is the most common method. Rub dirty areas vigorously with the hand till the dirt is removed. Rubbing with hand till the dirt is removed. It is suitable for cleaning very soiled small size areas in the garments like the cuffs, collar, in bottom of the lower garments, handkerchiefs and lace. So these are the areas of the clothes which get dirty the most. We are wearing a shirt. What areas of the shirt will be the dirtiest? The collar, inside of the collar and outside of the collar. Cuffs means this portion of the sleeves. This portion of the sleeves of the shirt gets dirty more. When we are wearing a jeans or a pant, the lower portion, that is this portion gets the most dirty, right? And from the knees, it gets more dirty. So those areas are scrubbed with hand hard, right? For the dirt to be removed. Then there are handkerchiefs and laces. Then there is scrubbing brush. While cleaning kitchen dusters, which are very soiled, use a brush to remove dirt. We use brush to remove dirt, grease and stains. Remember to place the fabric on a flat, hard surface before scrubbing. Hard scrubbing can clean the fabric well, but it wears it out. If you scrub it too hard, the the fibers that are present in the fabric will loosen. It will loosen. So, have you noticed that if you brush on shirt collars, they get worn out? Therefore, scrubbing has to be used as per the nature of the fabric. For every delicate cloth, we cannot scrub it. Okay, we cannot take it and scrub it. Okay, it will tear. If you scrub a delicate piece of cloth, it will tear. Then there is beating stick. While washing large clothes like bedsheet and towels, use a wooden beating stick to provide friction. Remember that this is done only on a clean, flat and hard surface. Spread the fabric on the floor, apply soap, and then beat it with stick, constantly changing the surface of the fabric with other hand. This is not used in our home, okay? We don't beat our clothes with sticks, but there is cloth washers, okay? There are cloth washers who are in the business of washing clothes. Okay, who are in the business of washing clothes, like when we give our clothes for washing, right? If it is like, if they are a very traditional one, they still a lot of people who are like traditional in the traditional business of cloth washing, they spread them on a hard surface and beat the clothes. Okay, they beat the clothes and all so that the dust comes out of it. Okay. So that happens. Then there is another method called washing by kneading and squeezing. This method is for delicate fabrics like silk, wool, rayon, etc. This does not damage the fabric or change its shape because only gentle pressure is applied repeatedly with hands. What happens? Gentle pressure is applied repeatedly with hands while it is still in soapy solution. While using this method, how to do it? Dip the cloth in soap solution, take it out and squeeze gently and then again dip in the soap. In between, rub the dirty areas gently between two hands. Repeat it till clean. Okay, soft woolen sweaters and all, which cannot be machine washed. It can be only hand washed. We wash it like this. Put it in the soap solution. Okay, do it like this in the water. Take it out, scrub it. Do it like this in the water. Right, that is kneading and squeezing. Okay, then washing in machines. Washing machine, a labor serving device and is a labor saving device and provides all the friction required for cleaning the clothes. The washing time varies with the type of fabrics and the amount of soiling. For example, wool fabrics take less time for cleaning than cottons. Washing machines available in the market are automatic, semi automatic, and non automatic. The advantages of using automatic washing machines is that it has a spinner which can wring the clothes after washing to the extent that these are almost dry. This is especially useful while washing large and heavy articles like bed covers, curtains, etc. The instructions about using the machine should be read carefully before using it. One should be careful while loading clothes for washing. in a machine, as the color of some fabrics may bleed and spoil the other clothes in the machine. Are you using automatic machines at home or semi-automatic?
What's the difference?
What's the difference? Automatic machine, you have washing, rinsing, and drying all in one structure, all at one go. Okay, it has only one chamber. It has only one chamber. This machine that gets opened from the front is known as front load. It open from the front. It has only one chamber. You put the clothes in, turn on the water supply, press the button. First it washes, then it rinses it, then it dries it. Okay.
Ours is on top.
Yeah.
Here is a top load is from here. The clothes go in. Okay. If it is single structure, then it
Yeah.
is automatic. If it has two chambers, then it is semi-automatic. Okay. In semi, washing and rinsing takes place in one chamber. Then you have to take it out and put it in the next chamber for drying. Okay, drying takes place separately. That happens in semi-automatic, and in the whole complete structure, it happens in fully automatic.
Ours is
Okay.
automatic.
Yes.
Fully automatic.
Yeah. Previously, we had semi. Recently, we have this one, fully automatic and top load. Clothes go in from the top, that is top load. When they go in from the front, that is known as front load. Okay. Now, okay. So we washing machines is the most common that we do all the time. Okay. For like winter clothes, for some delicate clothes, we use washing by kneading and squeezing. For kitchen dusters and all our like dusters and things, we do scrubbing brush. We scrub them and wash. Socks also, we do scrubbing because socks are like very dirty. So scrubbing. Okay. Then hand friction. Also delicate small garments, we do hand friction. Okay. Then beating stick is used by the people who are cloth washers. They use the beating stick method. Okay. Washing machine is done. Then there is rinsing. Washed fabrics must be rinsed at least thrice until they leave behind clear. Washing is like when putting the detergent and the wash process takes place. What is rinsing? Rinsing is putting water, okay, and then in the water the clothes spin. Okay, the water is drained, then water is again comes, and then in the clothes are rinsed out. Okay, all the detergent that is there in the clothes are rinsed off. Okay, and then there is like finishing agents. So why do we need to do that? If not rinsed well, the contents of the leftover detergent would harm the fabric. Okay. So rinsing 2 to 3 times is very important. Okay. Then there is finishing agents. Some of your clothes require the application of a finishing agent before they are spread for drying. A finishing agent is nothing but something which helps brighten the color or stiffen the fabric and give it a brighten not the color but brighten the fabric and stiffen the fabric and give it a brighter and fresher look. Put starch or glue your white clothes need. Have you seen like there is a blue color thing, small bottle blue color that is used in white after washing white clothes? It is like poured out in what it's like 3 to 4 drops of that blue is mixed in your water. The clothes are put in for a bit and then the clothes have that blue tint, okay, blue, nice bluish, like not like blue. White doesn't become blue, but it becomes like a good shade of white. It becomes okay. Um, okay, let me just show you. You'll get an idea about it. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, this is that glue that I'm talking about. Can you see it mixed in water? And then the shirt is put in. Okay. Now this is used for white clothes. Okay. Can you see this person's kurta pajama? Can you see? The white has a nice you know touch to it. Okay. It's not blue in color, but it's like brighter. Okay, a better look than normal. So this is what it does to your clothes. Okay, it gives it this look. Okay, the blue. Then okay. Now you know that okay, we read this. Both of these are finishing agents for cottons. For silks, a different starch is used. It is called gum arabic. It is called gum arabic. Similarly, there are glues and brightening agents to brighten your white clothes. You will know more about these in the chapter on fabric finishes. There's a chapter, I think, fabric finishes, which tells about the finishing agents. Okay, then there is drying. Clothes should be preferably dried outside in fresh air and sun. Use a clothesline and pegs or clips to hold the clothes, or a clean stain-free metal rack. Hang or spread the clothes and place the rack in sun or shade depending on the type of clothes you have washed. We can use clothesline like this. Okay, mostly it's there on people's rooftops, right, or their backyard. Okay, and the clothes are hung using clips like this so that they don't fall off and fall down. Okay, so and in some people use metal racks are there, right? Metal racks for drying clothes are there. Then remember to turn clothes inside out if they are colored. If they are colored clothes, we should dry them inside out so that the color doesn't go away with the sun. If you're using a clothesline, see that you spread your clothes in such a way that it allows air to pass through them. When airs pass through them, they will be dried better. Not only do the clothes dry up much faster this way, it is an environmental friendly method. Sunlight also kills some germs. Hence, it is recommended that undergarments and the clothes used as sanitary napkins must be sun dried. Okay? These clothes should be put in the sun so that it can kill the germs. Okay, it helps in killing the germs. So we stop here for today. Tomorrow we will start with ironing or steam pressing and folding. Okay, that's all for today. Try to memorize the table. Okay, try to memorize the table. Give it a read 1 or 2 times today. Then a couple times you can read it tomorrow. So when you'll read it, you'll be able to remember. Okay, it will give you a gist. When you take a look at something, you will be able to connect that this was mentioned there. Okay, so I'll see
Yeah.
you in English. Bye.
Okay, bye bye.
Thank you.